How you doing, folks? Today I'll be presenting my UEFN Fortnite Parkour level design. In my level design, I wanted players to experience my take on Fortnite Parkour. There are parts where you have to test the velocities of the jump, and there are parts you have to perform a slide. Now, as you can see, I've just collected this battery pack. There are 3 more to go. The goal is to collect all 4 of them before the timer runs out. Now right here, I'm trying to perform a slide, but I want my level to be fast paced. Got to be careful of oncoming vehicles, but I was about to extend this part, but unfortunately the game's mechanic only limits into this location. And here we have the second battery pack. Now as you can see, there are two paths to get to the third battery pack. The reason why there's a lighting issue here, it is because originally this is where the Fortnite parkour level ended. I'm just extending the level. So right now I'm heading to the path on the right. I'll show you what the path on the left looks like after I reach the end goal. Since this area is dark, I've placed these neon lights to help players to see where they're jumping. Not to mention that your stamina will deplete very quickly, so you're going to have to use it sparingly. Slide under here. Now this path is risky, so players must calculate the velocity of the huge jumping distance, whereas the left path is safe, is less risky, but it will take quite longer. Okay, here we are. Now all I have to do is time my jumping trajectory, and if my stamina depletes, I'll just miss the jump. And there we go. Now this is the last building to jump over, and gonna time it, and there we go. Just slide down. I could have made this more challenging by creating a huge gap for players to jump from one building to another, but I later realized that less is more. We have our third battery pack. It is time to get the fourth and final battery pack, which will end the whole game. In these platforms, you're going to have to be precise with the sprinting and jumping. Otherwise, once your stamina depletes, you're going to end up losing momentum and die. But once you die, you're going to start at the beginning of the level, which means there is no checkpoints that I could add. There is one flaw I should mention. After you die, the game, this is the part I cannot fix in the game. The game will think that you've collected all 4 of the batteries. When you collect the same battery pack on the same location, so I played through this game properly. So this steep building is the last to slide, and finally we got our last battery pack. That's not all, folks. Like I've mentioned earlier, I want to show you what the left path looks like. So there's no need to collect the batteries again. Here we take the left path by entering this building. As we emerged, I've also placed these neon lights here, because this area is just as dark as the one on the right. This path is less risky, but it takes longer compared to the right. This is where I took inspiration from Crash Bandicoot. It reminds me of the level that when Crash is escaping the rolling boulder. You know, sort of like an inspiration from Indiana Jones' Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, as you can see, my stamina has been depleted. I have to wait for it to go up again, which just costs more time. But this is why you have to use your stamina sparingly. So, and here we have these the cylinder platforms that I placed them just like stairs. Like I said, this is a less risky but a path that will take longer to get to the third battery pack. So as you're gradually going upwards, now we have the final battery pack. Well, this is all I have left to show you, folks. Thank you.